All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Today MA. I'm Zen, your moderator for this season. So we thrilled to have you join us as we dive into Abelian vision for the quantum era and how Qday will reshape the decentralized economy. So today joining us are Dr. Duncan Wong, Abelian co-founder, and Dr. Henry, Abelian head CTO. And welcome, Dr. Duncan and Dr. Henry. It's great to have you here. Today we will dive into the Qday tokenomics and explore how Abel and Qday 12 stacking in the ecosystem, and also take a close look at the exciting development and roadmap shaping Qday future. So to begin, let's look at Abelian vision in the quantum era and why the red dice in Qday now. So, and how Qday is designed to prepare DeFi for this transformation. To start our first question, I think let's have our guest speaker have a short introduction. Dr. Duncan.
Sure, thanks, and hello everyone. It's really great to be here again. So I'm Duncan, as I believe most of you already know. I'm one of the founding members here. My background is in cryptography, mainly doing research and also development regarding post-quantum cryptography. So today I will be very happy just to share about the Abelian ecosystem, how the Qday is residing in this ecosystem, how it interacts together with Abelian. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Duncan. Dr. Henry, Dr. Terry, sorry. Would you mind to share share with us your background and introduce yourselves?
Okay, thank you, Dan. So I'm Terry, and the CTO of the Qday project. I'm also participated in some of the Abelian chain development, and the Qday is a layer 2 blockchain based on Abelian. So there are some interactions and also joint works I need to design. So today I will mainly talk about the Qday tokenomics and how we will implement such tokenomics to help the Qday ecosystem, especially the DeFi ecosystem, with the power of quantum resistant computing.
Thank you very much. So let's start our first question. So our first question in this segment, I think it will be good to have Dr. Duncan to help us more understanding. Could you share an overview of the Abelian vision in the era of quantum computing, and also explain the role of Qday in reshaping the decentralized economics?
Yeah, definitely. So to answer this question, I think maybe I will start with a brief introduction about the ecosystem, the Abelian ecosystem. And I hope that having this introduction about the Abelian's ecosystem, everybody will be able to appreciate, understand why we would like to create this layer 2 Qday. So first of all, about Abelian, the layer 1, I call it the infrastructure chain. And the main value proposition about this infrastructure chain is to make sure this chain by design, it is quantum resistant. So we would like to build a system which is designed to be secure against any attacks, not just from conventional computers, but also against the future powerful quantum computers. So I call this chain as future ready, because whenever you use Abelian to, for example, to send your tokens, to create your own transactions, to create your own protocols, you are already future ready. So you don't need to worry about any of the quantum attack in the future. So this is a post-quantum blockchain system. In addition to that, the L1 is POW based proof of work. So basically you can use mainly GPU cards to do the mining. Of course, you can always use the CPU card to do mining as well. So you can just visit maxpool.org, and then you can find all the information over there regarding like how powerful your computer is or GPU card is, how many Abels that you will be able to mine. So I do recommend everybody to check it out, give it a try to do the mining as well. So in addition to quantum resistant, as well as to maximize the decentralization using POW, another value proposition for the layer 1 Abelian network is privacy preserving. So the privacy preserving basically makes sure that whenever you have a Abelian wallet, you can actually maintain its full privacy. You don't need to worry anybody who can find out the balance of your wallet. Even if you share your wallet address with your friends, with the public, you can basically publish your Abelian wallet addresses, and nobody can tell how much or how many Abel tokens you have. And also, if you send any of the transactions, those transactions are not traceable at all. So we are actually providing 2 levels of privacy assurance to everybody, the pseudo-private as well as the fully private. So the pseudo-private is basically the same as kind of like Bitcoin, but a quantum resistant version, of course. The fully private basically encrypt the entire wallet balances as well as your transactions. So, and this is how we refer to fully private. So as you can see, for layer 1, we are already providing quantum resistant foundation, the proof of work, decentralization, as well as the privacy preserving assurance. And if you are interested in Abelian, I think the best entry point into this Abelian network is to use the mobile app, our Abelian Pro mobile app. So recently we have just upgraded it, the version 3.0.0. In this new version, you can actually buy Abel directly using the mobile app. So I believe this is really great for everybody. You can use USDT, USDC, and go ahead, download this Abelian Pro mobile app from the Apple Store or Google Play, and then start buying Abel. Of course, if you are a miner, remember to start mining and also to hold the Abel. I'm looking forward to having the price continue appreciation down the road for the coming years to go. So as you can see, with all these great technologies and features, one thing which is actually for the layer 2, for the Qday, is smart contract support. So basically for the Qday, which is the layer 2 of Abelian, our focus is on supporting the EVM smart contract so that we will be able to do DeFi, we will be able to do staking, and all the great functions on layer 2. And also layer 2 is proof of stake based. So in addition to being quantum resistant, that the Qday actually connects to L1 in order to ensure the quantum resistance. In addition to that, it's also very fast. It's super fast. It's proof of stake. So we don't need to do any kinds of mining. But if you want to get Qday, you can stake Abel. Another way is that you can continue stick, in addition to sticking the Abel, you can also stick the earned Qday so that you can earn more Qday. So as you can see, the whole purpose of layer 2 is to make sure we will be able to enable the smart contract, the DeFi ecosystem, and build the whole thing on top of layer 1. And also we are doing the bridging of Qday with other chains so that you can swap assets from other chains to and from the Qday network. So basically, I hope that I have just given kind of like a high level concept about the reason why and the value propositions of the layer 1 as well as layer 2, the Abelian as well as the Qday. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That gives us a clear picture of Abelian strategy positioning, and also I think, as you say, Abelian have a lot of new things and updates coming soon. So everyone stay tuned, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter and also join our community. And yeah, so next, let's explore Abelian dual staking model. How Abel ensure the decentralization and security, and how Qday incentive the participant and allied network growth. So in this segment, we are going to talk about the dual staking architecture. So Dr. Duncan, can you introduce Abelian dual staking model? Especially, could you cover the strategy utility of Abel for the decentralized and protocol security, and also explain the Qday stacking in terms of utility, user incentive, and network alignment, and how it help unlock the sustainable reward while reinforcing infrastructure resiliency. So I think this is a lot question.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe I start first to talk about the concept over here, and after that, maybe later on we can invite Dr. Terry to give more insights and also some quantitative answers over here as well. So as I mentioned early on, the layer 2 Qday is built on top of Abelian. So Abelian provides the quantum resistance, security, as well as the decentralization, while at the same time, the Qday connects to Abelian network in order to achieve the quantum resistance. In addition to that, we also have the interaction between Abelian network as well as the Qday through the staking of Abel. So first of all, we have this Abel, which is already publicly circulated. You can buy Abels on the exchanges like MEXC as well as Bitmart. You can also buy Abels directly using the Abelian Pro mobile app. So after buying those Abels, of course, you can do the trading. You can exchange with your friends, family, or some corporate use as well. In addition to that, you can basically stake Abel once the Qday network is officially launched within this year. So once the Qday mainnet is launched, then you may imagine that you can actually use the mobile app, the Abelian Pro mobile app directly to stake Abel in order to earn Qday. So this is going to be the first wave of owners who are going to get Qday because they are owning Abels. So through the staking of Abels, this is basically like supporting our long-term supporters to own the Qday. And once you have Qdays, we have the DEX, we have the decentralized exchange that you can do the DeFi applications over there. And at the same time, you can also stake your Qday earned in order to earn more Qdays. So basically, as you can see, it's kind of like a waterfall architecture over there, that by staking Abel, you will be able to earn your very first Qday tokens. So after getting those Qday tokens, you can start doing the DeFi, while at the same time, you can further stake your Qday tokens in order to earn more Qday tokens. Yeah. So basically, that's the whole concept. Zan, would you like to hand over to Dr. Terry to talk more about that, or you may have some follow-up questions as well?
Okay, thank you, Duncan. So actually, the concept of this dual staking model is well explained by you, and I think I will make some complementary points here. So the Abelian blockchain has been running for over 3 years, in which implies that the quantum resistant blockchain is not just an imagination, but it's practical. But Qday is our next move, which will enable the fully compatibility of EVM and fully built on top of Abelian to gain the quantum resistant power in an economical way. So both Abel and Qday tokens will be playing an important role in the ecosystem of Qday. So for Abel, we will encourage Abel holders to stake Abel on Qday to get Qday L-job, and Qday L-job can be further staked on Qday network to help running Qday validators. So there will be reward allocated for these validators, and this reward is not just for reward itself. It helps we gradually develop the whole Qday ecosystem, which focus on the not only the Qday token itself, but also the all the other tokens that may be issued on Qday network, including the post-quantum stable coins and others. And we are going to allocate about 10% of the Qday supply to these Abel stakers. And we are also supplying around 0.5% of Qday and the open market, that is the DEX on Qday, so that non-Abel holders can get Qday from this DEX, and this Qday can be also used for staking to gain rewards. And we also have plans to get more partners with us to run Qday validators. This validators run by our partners will expand the decentralization of the Qday network. And there will be some more tokenomics I will describe in the next section. So for the staking part, and for the staking part, I think the most important point we need to focus is that Qday will enable quantum resistant future without breaking the EVM compatibility principle. And yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Duncan and Dr. Terry. This really highlight how the staking design of Abel and Qday underpin the Qday overall success and network re-stabilize. And also we can see a lot of new updates coming, which is including stacking. I know a lot of committee member which is keep asking when the stacking will be start. Yeah. So just stay tuned, it's coming soon. And also we are going to the segment 3. The segment 3 will be dive into the Qday tokenomics. In our last MA, we already touched on this topic, but I think it's good chance to share more detail behind the numbers, like the total supply, state distribution, and how it drive the layer 2 ecosystem. So in this segment, we have 3 key questions to dive deeper into the Qday tokenomics. So Dr. Terry, could you walk us through the total supply dynamic and the stage distribution, and also explaining the inflation control and long-term economic design, and also share more on the core utilities such as gas fee, regulator, incentive and also governance role, and how does the Qday serve as the economy engine of quantum secure layer 2?
Okay, so the total supply of Qday is 22.5 billion, which is 100 times of the total supply of the Abelian token. It will provide greater accessibility and flexibility for the Qday ecosystem. So about half of the tokens will be allocated to validators. This is to ensure the robust Qday network security for everyday use. And as I mentioned before, there will be 10% of airdrop for Abel stakers. This part of Qday tokens will take the early Abel holders and investors participating in Qday ecosystem without any extra cost. And there will be 50% of token allocated to the Qday team, but this part of token will be locked up for over 4 years, and there will be more than 2 years vesting period after the lockup time. So this is to ensure the team is allied for the long term, and the remaining 10% will be used for insurance, because as we know that in the DeFi ecosystem, there will be lots of attacks and fund loss due to protocol bugs and other issues. So this 10% insurance fund will be directly reserved for such loss, and it will be controlled by the Qday DAO, which will be set up after Qday launch. And this part of tokens will be locked up until DAO made any decision on how to use them. And all these tokens, all the 22.5 billion tokens, will be generated at the TGE time. So there will be no hidden inflation, and it's completely transparent to the community. So once it's generated and allocated, so there will be no new tokens that can be generated. This is hard-coded in the Qday implementation, and this is allied to our economic design. It's zero inflation at launch, and the validator rewards come from the pre-allocated pool, which is 50% of all the tokens, and these tokens will be distributed over time based on the contributions of each validator nodes. And since validator nodes will stake Qday, and it can receive Qday from other Qday stakers. So Qday stakers will receive these rewards from the validators. And also we will have Qday Bridge launched along with Qday at the first day of mainnet, because we would like to encourage the assets from other chains like Ethereum and Tron and BSC and many other EVM compatible chains. We encourage the assets from this chain to migrate to our chain to participate in the Qday system. And the lockup period create natural supply constraints, which is mainly posted on the team's tokens and the investors' tokens, and it's 4 years and 2 years respectively. And this design prevents the price fluctuation at the early stage of Qday blockchain. Core utilities of the Qday token include gas fee and validator incentives and the governance of Qday DAO. So for gas fee, every transaction on Qday consumes Qday token, which is the same as all the other EVM chains. And we also implement the same burning mechanism in ETH, which means that the gas fees will be partially burned and partially to validators. And this creates a deflationary pressure over time. And for validator incentives, if any one would like to become a Qday validator, he will need to stake 100,000 Qday to run a validator. And this Qday can be collected from others, just the same as running a Ethereum node. And the rewards will be calculated daily based on the uptime and will distributed every 4 weeks. And for governance, the Qday holders will participate in DAO decisions, and the Qday DAO will vote on protocol upgrades, parameter changes, and the emergency responses, and also decide how to use the insurance funds. And so Qday is not only just a utility token; it's also the lifeblood of a quantum secure financial system. And every DeFi protocol on Qday will need Qday for operations. And as we will launch the Qday bridge, Qday swap, and Qday lending, and other DeFi protocols along with Qday network, and this will create new demands for Qday. And also the joint or the interaction between Qday and Abel tokens will link the two ecosystems together, and which will benefit the Abel holders also. And all these tokenomics will be implemented together and will be launched together along with the Qday mainnet. And from day one of Qday mainnet, it will gain the quantum resistant feature and all the EVM compatibility feature and all the defined basic DeFi protocols, and also the Qday bridges. And I think that will be a great suite of for both the community and the developers. And thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. That breakdown help everyone understand how Qday is built for the long-term value. So yeah, as you just mentioned, so we do have stacking, we do have the validated incentive. We also can stack the Qday token to become the validated. So everyone just stay tuned. We will announce more information. And yeah, so looking ahead, let's for next segment, let's explore the upcoming milestone for Qday. From the launch of the Qday DEX to wallet upgrade and also the cross-chain interrogation. This segment will give our community a clear picture of what next. So let's start our first three questions. The first question is could you share the key technical milestone and update we should expect in the short term? And what can you tell us about the Qday DEX? It feature for peer-to-peer swap liquidity and also self-custody. And are there any detail you can share about the upcoming wallet upgrade?
Okay, well, I will start with your questions, and then I will hand over to Dr. Duncan for more details. And we are going to actually target on launching Qday along with the Qday DEX, and to enable users to trade Qday with other tokens. Well, firstly, we need to enable the bridging feature from other chains to Qday. So all the other stable coins from other chains can be transferred to Qday and converted to the post-quantum USD on Qday, and we can use that PQSD to swap for Qday and Abel and all the other tokens in Qday DEX. And Qday DEX is actually a re-implementation of the Uniswap on Ethereum, and it will follow the same rule, and it will use AMM to do the pricing. And the initial liquidity pool will be offered by the Abelian Foundation or the Qday project. As I stated before, there will be 0.5% of Qday that will be directly injected to the liquidity pool in Qday DEX. And this is a very small amount of Qday. So if there are high demand of Qday buying pressure, the Qday price may go up very quickly. And in Qday DEX, we actually plan to upgrade it to quantum resistant in phase 2 of Qday development, which will be supposed to happen in about 2 years. And by that day, user can use quantum resistant wallet to interact with Qday DEX to get quantum safe swapping, and this will lower the opportunity of fund loss by attackers. And but since this quantum resistant feature will be only supported by specific wallets, for example, our Abelian Pro will support such feature, but for the current wallets such as MetaMask and Trust Wallet and others, they will have to use the normal mode of this swapping. But we will ensure that all the current wallets supporting Ethereum will be fully interactive with Qday DEX. And I think there will be over 10 DeFi protocols developed now and in future launched on Qday. So there will be a rich DeFi ecosystem. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to say, and I will hand over to Dr. Duncan for more information.
Yeah, sure. So I just have a little bit of add-on. This Qday network is going to be 1000 TPS that we have tested, and we are going to launch it later this year, that everybody can experience that speedy 1000 plus TPS while at the same time enjoying this quantum resistant security. In addition to that, as Dr. Terry mentioned, at the very beginning, we will have the MetaMask integration. So as long as you have a MetaMask wallet or a EVM wallet, maybe some other kinds of wallet with the Wallet Connect protocol supported, then you can actually use that kind of wallets to interact with Qday as the entry point. Down the road, the Abelian Pro mobile app is going to support the staking and also to have more and more support of the Qday network. And also, as Dr. Terry mentioned, it's going to be a journey that we are going to work together with the community. First of all, we have this so-called message digest written onto the Abelian layer 1 in order to ensure the Qday is quantum safe. But from the cryptographer's perspective, it's not 100% quantum resistant yet. It's partially. In order to make it fully quantum resistant, which basically means that the Qday network should also have the quantum resistant wallets. So that's where the Abelian Pro mobile app as well as desktop app kick in, because those software, those mobile apps are already quantum resistant. So you may actually looking forward that down the road in the coming 12 to 24 months, gradually we are going to build more and more features to support not just Abelian, but also various kinds of applications on the Qday, including the DEX that Dr. Terry mentioned. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. It's exciting to hear what's coming with the Qday DEX and the wallet upgrade. I'm sure the community is looking forward to this launch. And now let's shift our focus to the bigger picture of Qday future direction and talk about what next on the roadmap. So I would like to ask about the three more aspects, which is how will Qday integrate with external DApps and post-quantum security standard, and also what does the community roadmap look like, and how can the user get more involved, and any final thought on how this milestone shape Qday long-term vision.
So maybe I start first over here. I think the Qday, as Dr. Terry mentioned, is that it's a quantum resistant journey that we would like the Abelian community to participate, interact in a very proactive way. So one of the programs that we are going to launch once the Qday mainnet has been rolled out is the ambassador program. Definitely we would love to have the community support, and also education is the key. So that's why we think the ambassador program is very important. In addition to that, we are actively arranging workshops on post-quantum blockchain, and in order to let more people understand and also to bring more supporters into the community. So we are actively arranging workshops, and in addition to the Abelian network, we are going to introduce more and more materials, more and more information regarding the Qday into our education process as well. Besides that, we are also interacting with other blockchain ecosystems. We hope that we will be able to connect to as many, not just as Dr. Terry mentioned about the EVM chains. We are also looking forward to having interaction with other, even non-EVM chains. And our mission over here is to extend this quantum resistance to a bigger and bigger ecosystem. And that's why we are actively talking to some of the other blockchain systems. Hopefully, we'll be able to provide our quantum security SDKs for developers and also to other chains, in addition to the Abelian chain and the Qday chain. So it's just some of the information that I would like to share over here. And down the road, we are going to make more announcement. So please do join our Telegram group as well as our Twitter. And we are going to share more exciting news down the road as well. So Dr. Terry, do you have anything to add over here?
Yes, I just would like to complement one point here. I would like to emphasize that the first priority of Qday chain is to enable event compatibility, to offer the smart contract feature to the Abelian ecosystem. So no matter how complex or difficult the underlying technique, the underlying post-quantum techniques, no matter how difficult it is to implement, will ensure that our users, especially Qday users, will be fully transparent to this complexity. They will use their they will not learn anything about post-quantum techniques, but just by using Qday network, by using Qday chain, they will gain a certain level of post-quantum security. But to gain the fully power of quantum resistant feature provided by the Abelian chain, we encourage our users to switch to the Abelian Pro and also other third-party wallets that supports post-quantum features to get a higher level of security. But it's also okay if you stay with the legacy wallet. All the features, all the dApps built on Qday will be compatible with this legacy wallet, and we will not change that. That's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, expert. It's really exciting, but it really shows how Qday is steadily evolving into a fully quantum native ecosystem. Each milestone we have discussed not only strictly technology foundation, but it also demonstrates how Qday is positioning itself to lead in the next era of decentralized finance. I believe the community will be eager to see how that developments unfold in the coming months. Yeah, just like Dr. Duncan mentioned that we may see the Qday and more others in this year. So yeah. Do remember, follow us on Twitter, also join our community, so you won't miss out any latest updates. So, as we wrap up today, I do love invite both of you to share your closing reflection from your perspective and how do you see the future of DeFi in quantum era unfolding, and how those Qday fit into that vision, and what role can our community play in shaping this journey moving forward. So, Dr. Duncan and Dr. Terry, would you like to share your final thought with everyone?
Yeah, first of all, I think I would really love to thanks to all the listeners here, hundreds of listeners, for supporting the post-quantum blockchain journey. And without you guys supporting the post-quantum blockchain journey, we would not be able to come up with such a big group. Especially we have the growing Twitter group, Telegram group, the entire community. So thank you very much. And also I do want to ask everybody to give us more feedbacks down the road. We are super excited about the development. In addition to the Abelian, now we are going to roll out the Qday very soon. So from our perspective, we believe we are having a pretty complete coverage of the entire post-quantum blockchain ecosystem. And definitely partnership would be very important for us to further expand in a rapid way and also in a very healthy way as well. So if you haven't downloaded the Abelian Pro mobile app, please do. Download the mobile app, create your first Abelian account, wallet account, and then consider buying some Abels as well. Hold it for years to come. And I hope that everybody will be able to see that this is basically the second chance for us to embrace the digital gold. And this is basically the quantum resistant era that we are embracing right now. So super excited to be here sharing my views, insights with everybody. And also thanks the moderator Zen over here. And also thanks to Dr. Terry for sharing so much details over here to the community. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Duncan. Thank you, Zen. Thank you everybody who joined today's AMA. And I would like also to encourage everybody to follow Abelian on all platforms and for the latest updates of both Abelian and Qday. And thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Duncan and Dr. Terry. So also thank you to everyone who joined today AMA. So make sure to follow Abelian on all the platforms for the latest data updates, event, and the opportunity to participate in our Qday. And also your engagement is the key as we build the future of post-quantum DeFi together. Also, do remember download the Abelian Pro mobile application. So also to create an MLP wallet, and also you may try our new function. You can use the stablecoin to direct purchasing the Abel token. You can use the Ethereum network USDT. You also can use the BSC USDT to buy the Abel token. And yeah, we love to hear your any feedback. So keep supporting us. Thank you everyone. So have a good day and good night everyone. Thank you very much. Bye bye.